everyone, I'm Laurel and welcome to my channel. Today is day 28 of 30 Days of Resin, and I thought I would make a cute necklace or pendant, whichever you want to call it. I want to do this bezel. Now I'm going to use this size. It's like a cabochon. It's a half of a circle. So I think this size is just perfect. I'm going to have to get a little tape though to clean that out. I see some debris in there. Just clean that out. Clean around it too, because we don't want anything getting into it. Now, I have these little glass bubbles, which I think are going to be adorable, but I want it backed by something to enhance this. So I have this holographic glitter. I'm going to use that. So to begin, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour just halfway, like that. Now you may need a mixing bowl and mixing utensil for the glitter, because we want to mix that together first. And then the little bubble beads here, the little glass bubble beads, we can just pour some in here. And some of them are just going wherever they want. That's okay. I'm going to need some more. Okay. It didn't take a lot. I still have quite a few left. Now I'm going to push those down into the resin. Now I'm wondering if I have a leveling table, and I'm wondering if it's a little off level because it just seems like everything's flowing this way. Could be wrong, could be wrong. It said it was level, so. Okay, I'm just gonna wipe this off really quick. Now, I think I have a little bit too much resin in there. I did half, so maybe do maybe a third or a quarter, and then put the bubble beads in there. So I'm just going to take some of it out, and I'm just going to use this tool just to get some of that out. And I'll just put it in the bowl. I mean, this happens, so don't worry about it. It's not gonna hurt anything. I just want less of the resin in there because I still have to do the holographic glitter. Now it's moving the bubbles around a little bit just because I'm taking this out, and I'll fix that. Okay, that one had a little bubble on there. We don't want the little glass bubbles in this mix. So we'll just get that out. I mean, this does happen, so don't worry about it. There's always a fix. So, okay, there we go. And then just arrange your bubbles. Okay, that looks good. Okay, so I'm going to cure this for 180 seconds just on top, and then I'll show you the next step when that's done. Okay, so now that that's cured, with that excess resin we have in there, we can add a little bit more just to fill up that top portion. And we're just going to put some flakes in there. I don't want to do too many, but just enough to make it look kind of cool on the back. I might have to add more, I don't know. I think we have just enough. Might have to add just a little more clear resin to it, but that's okay. And just move those pieces around, and it looks like we had just enough. Let me just scrape out the rest in here. There's just a little bit more. Just add it to it. Looks great. And you want this flat because it has to be flat to lay flat in here. You don't want it to kind of dome up a little bit. All right, so now we're going to cure this for 180 seconds, and once it's done, we're going to turn it over and cure it for 180 seconds. All right, now that it's cured, we can remove it from the mold. Oh, it's kind of interesting. You can see the bubbles really good. It does feel though a little rough, so we might have to do a top coat on that. So for that, I'm just going to get a piece of sticky tack and my glass tile, and then just stick that on there. Now this is going to be kind of tough to do because we don't want it to run over. It will probably, but we have to be careful doing it. So I just want to put like a little on top and then start moving it around. And I'm trying really careful not to get it to go over the sides. Make sure I get it all over the top. This one's really a tough one to do. Okay, so before I cure it, I'm just checking everything, make sure I got every spot. Kind of letting it flow to the top before we cure it. And then I'm going to turn it over and then let it start flowing down. And I'm going to cure it for 90 seconds to about 180 seconds. Okay, so it feels like it's cured. So I'm going to take it off the sticky tack. You can see the bubbles better since I did the top coat. It's really pretty. And then on the edges, you can see that holographic glitter. So the next step would be to put it into your pendant. And I got this little piece of metal hanging around here. I don't know where it came from. So I'm just going to place a little bit of resin in here. And I want it just to come up along the sides a little bit so that it cradles your piece in there. Now, if you, I'm just making sure it spreads around. Now, if you want, you can use E6000 glue for it. That's fine. I'm just going to, whoops, try to catch it, and then pop this in here, and then I'm going to cure it for 180 seconds. Okay, so once that's secured with the resin, you can not move it around in any way. You can, if you feel uncomfortable with just 180 seconds, you can add, you know, a little bit more time to it. It's not going to hurt it. So this was a pre-made chain, and I'm just going to, hopefully it'll go through. No, it won't. Oh no! All right, so this is a pre-made chain. Get pliers. So what we'll have to do is, well, it's not really hard, but you just take the jump ring off, like so, and then place it through the bail of the bezel, and then try your best to get this back on the chain. Okay, there we go. And close it up. And make sure that it's closed really, really tight so that you don't lose the chain or lose your piece. So, there you have it. Can you see the bubbles? I think that looks really pretty. It's an interesting piece, and I'm sure it will definitely strike up a conversation because people will be wondering what exactly those are. So today is the end of day 28 of 30 Days of Resin. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and press that bell for notifications of my upcoming videos. In the description box below, you'll find links to all the supplies I used today, and you'll also find links to my jewelry, my artwork, and my photography. Thank you again for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.